Super Eagle player drop bombshell, reveal how Pastor Abel Damina duped him. This is na strong one though, coming from another pastor. This one na Pastor Abel don see who hit am back, because Pastor Abel, as we all know for Nigeria, be say im na pastor wey be say e dey criticize the activities of other churches and other pastors. He had different issues with different pastors. There was a time he talked about tithing, that tithing is not scriptural. He also called out on Prophet Jeremiah for using spiritual soap, spiritual handkerchief, etc., etc. Now na im own turn. Somebody else is hitting him back. So my beautiful people, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for tuning in to listen. I do really appreciate. If you're just joining us, hello, I also hail you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you all according to your time and location. Thanks for tuning in, and please help us to subscribe, like, and share our videos. So guys, let's see what former Super Eagles player has to say about Pastor Abel Damina. The former Super Eagle goalkeeper Ida Peterside has come forward with a shocking allegation against Dr. Pastor Abel Damina, the founder of Abel Damina Ministry International and the CEO of Kingdom Life Network. Peterside, who is now a pastor and a sport analyst in South Africa, accused Damina of deceit and financial manipulation, claiming that the renowned clergy's desire for wealth has led him down a dangerous path. In a recent revelation, Peterside re-encountered his experience with Damina, who is well known for his controversial teaching and frequent criticism of fellow pastors. According to Peterside, Damina asked him for $1,000, promising that this seed will yield a miraculous financial return, while Peterside did receive a windfall of $10,000 afterward. He believed that it was purely coincidental and not connected to Damina's promise. Peterside didn't hold back in his criticism of Damina, suggesting that the pastor's relentless pursuit of wealth has overshadowed his divine calling. He hinted that Damina's current financial trouble might be a sign of divine judgment, urging the pastor to reflect on his action and make amends. These allegations have stirred up a significant controversy, as Peterside is a respectful figure both in Nigeria and South Africa. His boldness in speaking out about Damina, a pastor who had often been in the spotlight for his divisive teachings, has raised questions about the integrity of high-profile religious leader, as in, no be small. The way Pastor Abel will talk about his fellow pastors at times, you will be wondering, these people, they na God, na I call them. So let's continue with the story. So as this story unfolds, many are left wondering about the extent of this alleged financial scheme and the impact they may have on Damina's ministry. The former footballer star's revelation have undoubtedly sparked a debate, with many eager awaiting further developments. All I know be say this one nobody saw it coming, because based on who Pastor Abel Damina is, wey be say e dey criticize everybody. So while he was busy criticizing all these people, he never knew that what he did in the past will come knocking. Kokoko, Pastor Abel, here I am. All this while, all these years, he has been there criticizing every man of God because of tithing, because of offering, and a lot. Now him own don come open. Wetin he wan make people talk about am? As in the same man wey be say e dey tell people say don collect offering, don collect this, many years ago collected $1,000. God get case to judge o. You cannot be preaching to people based on your own human knowledge. It's not possible. Please make una stop. All these things are the reason why we are having a lot of issues in the Christian race. Many people no wan become Christian. Before you tell, they go tell you say, I want to be, no be pastors, and they fight themselves. There are some behaviors that are not supposed to be attributed to a Christian. So guys, please and please and please stop. I will leave Peter's side story for you guys to watch. Please tell us what you think about this in the comment section. Share, like, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.
collecting money from people, and ironically, I'm looking at it from another angle now. He collected money from me, so that I even have Abel's phone number on my phone. The problem with some of the teachings that we're hearing, especially some of the teachings that is people are discussing this and that and that and that. There is nothing new. Now, a lot of controversy with him has to do with giving, with tithing, and all that. And let's look at it. For me, this is my opinion. My opinion is that Abel Damina was being corrected by God. I think Abel Damina had a challenge, a big issue with finances. So he had a weakness. He had a weakness with money. He had a weakness with finances. So he was, with his own mouth, he was duping people, cheating people, collecting money from people. And ironically, I'm looking at it from another angle now. He collected money from me. I know there was a meeting he had in South Africa, and he called for an offering. And in that offering, he called for $1,000 seed. You know, whoever will give $1,000. And I was one of them that came out. And when I came out, I met him. I said, look, I don't have the money here. And he said to me, bring it to the airport. Bring it to the airport. And I drove with my fancy car and got to the airport. Abel Damina was waiting for me by the entrance of the VIP lounge, and I gave him $1,000. You know, so my pain now is so all the times you were collecting money from people, were you robbing them? Were you stealing from them? You know, when I sold my $1,000, it didn't take some few days. Somebody gave me $10,000. So it worked for me. You understand? It did work for me. But what I think would have happened to Abel, he had a personal problem, and God wanted to deal with him as an individual. And I think Abel's problem is that he had a weakness with money. He had a weakness with finances, right? And God needed to deal with him on a level. He was living a sinful life. He was not pleasing God in a particular aspect of his life. But because he was not pleasing God in that particular, God needed to deal with him there. So if God deals with you because you are stealing from people, because you are cheating people, then you repent. And don't make it a doctrine.